The human brain is the most magnificent tool ever created in the history of the universe. For 100,000 years, our species has evolved, developing incredible powers in technology, science, and the arts. But we are now entering a dangerous phase of evolutionary reversal. The fundamental question of our era is simple. Are you using the tool, or is the tool using you? Let's look at the data. Historically, humans have used tools like hammers or telescopes to extend our physical power and reach. These tools became an extension of who we are. However, artificial intelligence is fundamentally different. It is the first tool that offers to replace the very process of human reasoning. The biological mechanism is a matter of use it or lose it. Mastery in any field requires an intense process of digging, reading deeply, thinking again and again, and internalizing information until it becomes part of your own system. When you go through this struggle, you develop a specific kind of cognitive depth and complexity. If you bypass this process, if you are so lazy that you let an algorithm write your essays, send your emails, or organize your ideas, your brain begins to atrophy. The complexity shrinks. Your thoughts remain on the surface, and you lose the ability to reason your way through complex problems. We are facing a future where we may no longer have experts who actually know how to build bridges, design buildings, or create social movements because they have lost the ability to think on their own. One of the classic laws of power is to get others to do the work while you take the credit. AI is a master of this deception. You may present an AI-generated result as your own, but by doing so, you are starving your own neural pathways of the stimulus they need to stay sharp. To maintain your edge, you must implement a strict protocol of cognitive independence. Mastery is only achieved when an idea comes from within you, adapted and interpreted through your own internal system. You must take what the AI gives you and make it your own, rather than letting it warp your mental power. Here is your protocol for maintaining neural complexity. First, engage in deep digging. Dedicate time to research and reading that requires intense mental effort without algorithmic shortcuts. Second, focus on internalization. Never accept an output from a tool without processing it through your own logic and rewriting it in your own words. Third, prioritize skill retention. Continue to practice the fundamental skills of writing, organizing ideas, and logical reasoning to prevent the shrinking of your brain's complexity. Finally, ensure the tool remains an extension, not a replacement. Use technology to see further, but never let it decide where you should look. The evolution of your mind is your responsibility. If you choose the path of least resistance, you choose atrophy. Subscribe to update your internal firmware and ensure your brain remains the sharpest tool in your arsenal. Stay deep.